Mon General, the fleet of Admiral de Grasse has reached within the Virginia Capes. He has 3,000 troops that will meet us at Jamestown.
And Cornwallis can no longer escape by sea.
He's trapped, sir.
Sir, our men have dug trenches as close to the British lines as they dare.
Those two forward enemy redoubts will play havoc with any attack. You see how they prevent us from drawing the noose around Yorktown?
And we could pound them with the mass cannon, sir. Perhaps in a few days.
They don't have a few days, General Knox. Clinton could be on his way to rescue Cornwallis, and Admiral de Grasse has warned us that he must send his fleet soon to protect the West Indies. Those two redoubts cannot delay us any longer. They must be taken quickly and by storm.
Very well, sir.
We'll move our cannon closer, dominate their defenses.
The French will attack Redoubt 9. We will attack Redoubt 10. If we succeed, we have a chance to end the war here.
General Lafayette is commander of the assault. Colonel Hamilton, you will lead the attack. Colonel Lawrence, your regiment will follow. Advance in the dark, as silently as you can. Muskets unloaded, only bayonets. Surprise and terror will be your main weapons. May Providence be with you.
Fix bayonets!
Fix bayonets!
Pioneers forward! Hurry! Hurry!
Sir, fire your signal.
Follow me! Keep low. Move quickly, quickly. Stay together. Battalion, forward! Hurry!
C'est le triomphe! We are victorious! We have taken redoubt number 10 and the French redoubt number 9. Casualties. 1 sergeant and 8 privates have been killed in the American assault. 25 were wounded. I am afraid that the French have suffered greater casualties.
The officers?
Colonels Hamilton and Lawrence are unharmed. They will report later.
Thank God.
Cornwallis has no choice but to surrender his entire army. Play the Yankee Doodle.
Sir. Vous vous trompez, monsieur. Le général de notre armée est là.
Sir, the Earl of Cornwallis is indisposed. I am second in command.
Since the Earl chose to send one of his subordinates, General Lincoln will accept the surrender.
Your Excellency. Sir, my sword.
Sir, you may retain your sword.
Forward, march!
So our ministers discuss peace with the British. We are still at war, Colonel, and I do not approve. It is destructive of our liberties.
They know how you feel, sir. So they do not want you there at the secret meeting.
Well, I cannot believe that.
Then you do not know the depth of their anger, General. If Congress still refuses to honor its promise of back pay and pensions, your officers will march on Philadelphia. They say if you will lead them, you can control the Congress, determine the future of this new nation. If you refuse, I will simply turn to General Gates.
Do you agree with them, Alex? Yes?
General Washington. The dispatch from South Carolina. Colonel Lawrence.
Yes, a message?
No, sir,
Well, for God's sake, what is it?
He was leading a band of irregulars against the British outside Charleston. He was killed, sir.
I can't believe it.
John. Dead.
A pointless skirmish. The war all but over. My God, why?
We are treated like an old horse. To be shot when its usefulness is done. Gentlemen, I say that Congress cannot hear words, only action. Sir, you are not expected at this meeting.
Nevertheless, I'm here.
Sir, your officers are gathered here to...
Officers who have shared so much with me will not stop me from saying what I came to say. You have read this? Yes. Broadside given to all officers except your commander-in-chief. It calls for the army to take over the government. Right. I quote, "If peace comes, never sheath your swords until you have obtained what is your right." It is our right. Your right. My God, what can this writer want? Is he a friend of this army? Yes. A friend of this country? Yes. No, damn him, he is a foe. Perhaps an agent from the British plotting our ruin by creating discord between the civil and the military.
If you will not lead us, sir, stand aside.
I will not stand aside. And if you try to silence me, you are asking for a nation in which freedom of speech is taken away. And dumb and silent we are led like sheep to the slaughter.
not march on Philadelphia. You are men of honor. You know that if any army be allowed to terrorize civilian government for political ends, the future of this country will be lost in darkness. I know you. I have fought beside you. I have listened to your cries. I've grieved with you. And we are bound together in a sacred brotherhood of free men. Be true to it! And you will be true to yourself. True to the highest aspirations of these United States.
I have a letter from a member of Congress, and they are trying to do justice to this army. Let me read it.
Gentlemen, you will permit me to put on my spectacles, for I have not only grown gray, but almost blind in service of my country. My dear gentlemen, perhaps someone else can read this. For I've said all I came to say. Gentlemen, with a heart full of love and gratitude, I take my leave of you. I most devoutly wish that your latter days be as prosperous and happy as your former ones have been glorious and honorable. I cannot come to each of you, but shall feel obliged if each of you would come and take me by the hand.